Hey, so what you see here is the result of an AI written page. This is all traffic, almost 300 a month, coming from a 100% written AI page. This page is ranking for 28 keywords that some of them are bottom of the funnel, meaning that this traffic actually translates into money. And like this video right here, where we're getting a bunch of traffic but making $0, these guys are actually making money off of the traffic. And here's the page, by the way, super simple. Okay, let me just show you this. Okay, featured image, right? Key takeaways, boom, the content. In-article videos are relevant to what the content is about. Internal links, external links, like bullets, tables. They don't have in-article images, they should, but this is done all with AI. In specific, using my tool right here, Journalist AI, okay? How do I know? It's because this is the exact structure we use to produce our own articles. With the intro, the key takeaways, proper structuring, right? We even give you the ability to add quotes, like bullets, even, of course, tables. So this is done with Journalist AI. And also the reason why I know this is because we know who's behind the site and we know their account. So what's the page about? It's about understanding OLED. How long do they last? So televisions, okay, there's OLED versus, there's a bunch of types of televisions, and this is an article going over how long do OLED displays really last, okay, and this ranks for a bunch of these keywords. How long do OLED TV lasts for? How long lasts OLED longevity, so lifespan, longevity, okay, so basically people wanting to know how long this type of TV lasts for. Now, you could say that someone searching for how long does this TV last for, well, they're interested in buying a TV. So if you can rank your page for that, right? Okay, for a high buying intent keyword, right? Then you can leverage this content, right? To, for example, maybe have an affiliate link here to. They could even have your images for different TVs, right? With affiliate links to Amazon, or of course for their own products. Okay. Now it's great to have traffic. Just gotta understand how to monetize the traffic. Okay. The first part is collecting traffic. The second part is monetizing said traffic. Now, what these guys do, they're called Smart Glass. They basically are a display panel solution made easy. So they make display panels. Okay, that's basically what they do. So it makes sense that they produce content about this stuff. Okay, because again, people searching for this stuff right here, which is, by the way, it's somewhat technical. Right, someone searching for this, they know what OLED is. Right, they have the idea that it doesn't last that long. That's why they're searching for it, and they want more info on it to maybe potentially make a decision on buying one or not. And so this is a great keyword for these guys to be ranking for, and rank for a bunch more of these, right? Again, traffic might be low, sure, doesn't matter, because the only thing that matters is the buying intent. High buying intent is what you want to go for, okay? Now, they even get a feature snippet for this keyword and this one right here. So again, all this 100% done with AI, right? 100% done with AI. And again, this is more or less the default output of this AI right here, but you can like prompt the AI to produce even better content. For example, I think here they're actually missing links, so they should have links to other pages on their site, to their homepage. They should have links to their product pages. They should have links to other blog posts, right? There's no in-article images. There should be in-article images of TV. So there's an in-article video, which is good, but there should be more juice to this, okay? Also, right, something else that also helps with conversions is, you'll notice here, for example, on our blog, right, the goal of the blog is to make money. So you'll notice that there's a bunch of calls to action. So there's this call to action right here, right? This is a sticky call to action. As you scroll, it stays there. And at the end, there's also a call to action down here. So this is more of a conversion optimization type of strategy right here. But again, the whole goal is to transform traffic into buyers. So of course, you want to implement strategies for conversion rate optimization. Now, granted, my point with this video is to show that AI does work, right? As long as you're producing high quality content that satisfies the user search intent, Google doesn't care if it's AI, if it's a robot, if it's a human, if it's a dolphin. They don't care. All they care for is this satisfying the user search intent for all of these keywords? And in this case, it clearly is, right? It's ranking, it's getting traffic from AI overviews, from feature snippets, and it's ranking for a bunch of these keywords. So if you're still on the fence about using AI, I'll keep posting videos with a bunch of these results because it does actually work. Now, yes, can you use ChatGPT? Sure, you can use ChatGPT. You can use any AI tool you want. You don't have to use mine. Just use something. Just use AI because it does work. So let me just log in here into my account so I can show you what I mean. And by the way, quick thing, right? You can use any AI tool, but if you don't know what you're doing, it's pointless using any tool because AI is like literally like a tool, like a wrench, for example. If you don't know how to use a wrench, well, it becomes pointless. So if you don't know how to use AI and what for, it becomes pointless. So I recommend you go watch all these videos right here. I'll drop them down in the description, but go watch them because they teach you how SEO works, how to actually do SEO. And then when you know how to do SEO, how to rank sites on Google, Bing, or even how to rank sites on AI-based search engines like Perplexity, Grok, ChatGPT, right? Only then can you actually use a tool to help you do it faster. Because this tool isn't magic, right? This tool, you won't click a button and rank first, right? You may do that if you know what you're doing. Okay, so that goes from, knowing what keywords to target, knowing how to produce content, knowing how to build backlinks, knowing how to position yourself as a brand, and knowing how to produce content that actually does rank, right? All this goes into account when doing proper SEO strategy. Because again, no tool is magical. You got to know how to use the tool. But really quickly, let me just show you like what an article looks like that you can generate with Journalist AI. So open this up right here, close this. Right? This is all done with AI, right? There's in-article featured image, which is, by the way, I can just click here, edit with AI. And by the way, you can use the AI's output directly and publish it to your site with the click of a button, publish it to your site. Or if you want it, you can also use AI to edit this. So I can say, for example, add a dog, and the AI will add a dog. Let me just add credits to my account real quick here. Okay, there we go, 500 credits. So if I just say add a dog, right, the AI will add a dog, taking into account the existing context of the article and the existing context of the image, which in this case is like a garden type thingy. Which again, there you go, boom, add a dog, right? I can have it say, hey, listen, I think this is too short, make it longer. And the AI will make it longer, again, taking into account the whole context of the article. And I'm showing all this stuff to show you that you don't have to leverage AI to write, right? You can write all the content you want manually, upload it here, and then use AI to edit it. For example, you can say, okay, add links, and the AI will add, and it will, search through the article and find the best places and the best anchors to add external links to. So hopefully this made sense. Boom, there you go. Again, you can do all this manually, but why would you when you can just use AI to do it for you? Again, adds videos, has a bunch of relevant stuff. So this article is about the best gardening tips for beginners. And of course, the video it added is the lessons for beginners gardeners. So then this is random. Okay, you can even custom prompt it saying, for example, write this even more tailored to beginners and don't use any complex terms like XYZ. Also, mention my product, the Gardener 3000X course or tool set, whatever, right? You get the point. You can interact with the article and change things around. You don't need to use AI to write. You can just use AI to edit if you'd like. And then you can just hit straight publish the article to your site. And this is what can happen. So again, this is all done with AI. This article right here was done with this tool, right? And this is ranking, getting a bunch of traffic and ranking for a bunch of relevant keywords, okay? And by the way, the site is quite new. It's quite new in essence that, not quite new, but their DR, their domain rating, in other words, the trust in Google's eyes, again, granted, this metrics can easily be manipulated, by the way, but as a more generic approach, their DR, their domain rating is low. So their trust in Google's eyes and any of their search engines is quite low. That said, because they're producing high quality content that satisfies the user search intent, well, it's still ranking and it could keep on ranking, right? Don't matter if it's AI or not. So if you want to give it a go, try it out. Again, you can go to the site. Again, please go watch all the other videos that I mentioned before because those videos will teach you how I do SEO. And I don't hide a single thing. Again, my goal, and I'll be fully transparent with you, is to teach you every single thing I know about SEO so that eventually when you know how to do SEO, well, then you go use my software right here. That's basically it, being fully transparent with you guys. Now, if you want to get access to all my SEO courses, plus 12 months access to this exact software that got these exact results. So a full year's access to it for free, plus all my courses. You can go to tryjournalist.com/academy. It's going to be the first link in the description. And just scroll past all these results right here from people who actually implemented this stuff. Okay. Scroll past these results. You get access to the software for 12 months. Okay. My SEO community with weekly live calls, one consulting call with me, my 7 SEO courses, my exclusive ranking and plugin, and a bunch more stuff. Again, you can scroll past this if you want, with, of course, a 100% money back guarantee. So 12 months access to this course, to this software, plus all my SEO courses included here. So if you want to pay for Journalist AI, right, if you want to pay for it, a better deal would be to just join the Academy because you get 12 months access to it, plus all the courses. So that's pretty cool, I think. So yeah, that's it. Again, I'll be dropping more and more, case studies like this. And by the way, if you want to watch like more in-depth case studies, you can go watch these videos right here because I didn't really go in depth. I just show you the results, but I'm going to keep on posting these results type videos because I want to show the world that if you're doing SEO, it doesn't matter if it's with AI or not. If you're doing it properly, it works. You'll rank, you'll make money. So yeah, that's it. Cheers, take care, and I'll catch you in the next one. Like, subscribe. Please comment AI SEO for the algorithm. That really, really helps. The that would be amazing if you can just comment AI SEO or the word AI or the word SEO, so that maybe these videos get pushed out to more people. Because again, I share every single thing I know without hiding a single thing, with, of course, the goal that if you then know how to do SEO, you'll want to use this amazing technology that is AI to do it faster for you, and hopefully use my tool, because it's a tool that we've built internally for our own needs, that helps us do SEO faster. And by the way, if you don't believe, we actually use the actual tool for our own site. So we, as a brand, we want to get more clients, right? And one of the ways we get more clients is through SEO. And so you can go watch, I think, this video right here that basically goes over how we are implementing our own software to get more traffic from Google's SEO. So yeah, that's it. Cheers, take care. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.